In this video I would like to show you how I draw on the charts as the price action is developing. So we've had this downtrend here for a while and price made a move to the upside, which is quite a good move. So based on this move I'm looking to go long, and the way I usually draw it is I use the Fibonacci tool and I draw like that. And I wait for price to come back below the 50% point mostly. But it depends on the situation. Sometimes I take trades above the 50% point as well, but below the 50 is the discount zone for longs. But I'll customize this and I'll do it a little bit more. Let's do it like that. And you can, if you want to have it drawn like this, you can copy these settings. So I have this set to red, this one to green, and I don't think this one matters, but put it to red. Use the background color and you can customize how transparent this background is. So I should actually draw it from the opposite side so that green is cheap and red is expensive. So I'm just doing this to be more in line with my previous drawings. All right, so let's replay and see what happens. Price didn't pull back, so I'm not taking any trades. Besides that, since I'm taking a long from this point, I also want to put in a ray here. So the ray can be accessed from the side, of course, but I like to use the keyboard shortcut Option or Alt J, which creates these rays. And since it's a long we're looking for, I color it green. And in order for price to become oversold, it needs to cross this green line to the downside. So we want the bears to really push down on the delta here. And when the delta becomes lower than this point, we were more bearish than we were at this point, and we're still higher up in price, and that's our trade. So we're going to wait for this condition to appear, but it hasn't appeared yet. So okay, we're still moving up. So I'm going to continue to raise this until it pulls back. Okay, so something happened there. I'm going to continue raising it. So now we have crossed the line. So the bears really pushed, but we're still in the expensive zone here. So we want to wait for it to come into the cheap zone, which it did now. So now we kind of have a license to buy. And there we have a good bar. So let's take a trade on this bar. The delta is good. And I'm going to put my stop just below that. And I'm going to set the first target to 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And this is not where I take profit. This is where I am allowed to start moving my stop loss. Oops, just put it there. And the second line should be at 2-to-1. Okay, I can't put alerts when I'm in replay mode. I didn't know that. So let's just put in like a line here. Right, so I have my 1-to-1 and 2-to-1 lines. And we have our stop loss just here. Okay, so now I'm allowed to move my stop loss, but it must be moved below a bar, which I can't do right now. So now I can move it to 0.2. We can remove this line. All right, so I took half of my position off, and this was a better than average bar, I think. So I'm going to move my second position stop loss below it. Again, this is a better than average bar. Going to move my stop loss just behind it. Again. And again. And again. And I'm out. So the second position was a 5.8 to 1 risk to reward, and the first position was a 2 to 1. So this was a really good trade. But this shows how I kind of move this drawing, this Fibonacci tool drawing. And sometimes when it, let's go back and replay this again. Sometimes when it runs away quite far, I don't get a trade. I can move this point up to here. But then I would have to move this point to here. So that's another way. I hope that was insightful on how you can draw, and you also got to see a little bit of the stop loss management.